COVID pandemic hindered education for more than 600 million children across the globe. In low and middle income countries, learning losses due to school closures left up to 70% of 10-year-olds unable to read or understand a simple text. UNICEF called the scale of loss insurmountable. With one of the largest education systems in the world, with over 260 million students and 97 lakh teachers, India also took a massive hit. This can be analysed through detailed reports and the government's Pan-India surveys, or more directly, through this year's state 10th board results. 10th boards, those anxiety-inducing, nerve-wracking exams, have a special place in our cultural heritage. Everyone wants to know how much you score. From your neighbors to your 6th grade class teacher to Banaras wali bua to Bombay wale chacha to salon wali auntie to random man on the bus, and now adding to the list, the government. Well, circumstances dictate. What else will the government do if almost half of the students fail? Assam has a report card marred in red. The side effects of the pandemic on our education system are in full view now. The Assam government has sent show-cause notices to 102 schools. The education minister has inked a deal with IIT Guwahati to train school teachers. Why? Well, the overall pass percentage of this year's high school leaving certificate or class 10th examination in the state is 56.49%. 25 schools have a 0% result and 72 others recorded a pass percentage of 10% or less. Meanwhile, Gujarat, with an overall pass percentage of 65.18%, is also penalizing schools with poor performance by deducting grants in aid. These measures are reactionary steps. Even in states where the results aren't dismal, statistical data shows a drop in the learning curve. For example, Kerala's pass percentage stands at 99.26%, a minute drop from 99.47% last year. However, the number of students who secured A+ grades has significantly dropped, from 1,21,318 students last year to 44,363 this year. Several states sympathetic to the student situation did make some minor tweaks to help them out, like West Bengal, where 86.6% of the students cleared the exam, reduced the syllabus by 30%. Still, there are 39 government schools where 3.2% of students failed, which the Government School Teachers Association's General Secretary called unusual for the 10th grade. These results are only a prelude. According to the National Achievement Survey, one of the most comprehensive educational surveys done by the centre, a deep learning crisis has set in the country. There has been a fall of up to 9 percentage points in the performance of students between 2017 to 2021. While according to government data, the availability of educational infrastructures has improved in 2021 from the previous pandemic year, the impact of COVID is cross-cutting. Also, state boards have always played second fiddle to CBSE and ICSE schools. According to the government's own evaluation, CBSE and ICSE fare better than state boards in all disciplines across all states. The pandemic heightened the economic and technological divide in the society like never before. This rift was particularly damaging for the education sector. Most students face the cost and access issue. As many as 24% of the students in 1.18 lakh schools in 720 districts did not have access to any digital device at home. 38% faced difficulties learning at home, and 80% said they did better with the help of peers in school. Similar was the case for educators who had to adapt to the new system with minimal resources and training. According to the findings of the National Family Health Survey conducted in 2019-21, 21.4% of the girls and 35.7% of the boys aged between 6 to 17 dropped out of school before the 2019-20 session. The chief reason for school dropouts? Lack of interest in studies. Add inadequate learning tools, rising inflation, and natural disasters to the mix, and the dropouts will naturally increase. Experts in the field have raised concerns for the younger students. The pandemic has taken a toll on the foundational literacy and numeracy of the 1st to 5th graders. Soft skills and socialization are crucial for this age group. These aren't concerns for the older students. However, the older ones are working on a deadline. Course correction now will benefit them a lot. While everyone is frantically working on stabilizing economic infrastructures to balance the rocking boat, 10th graders and their results should be an alarming call. They have unfinished learning to catch up for. Several will be repeating another year after having already lost almost 2 years. They'll need all the help they can get.